First card out we have is a King of Wands. Could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Tower in reverse, could be dealing with a Scorpio. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor could be dealing with an Aries. Seven of Wands and the 10 of Wands in reverse. On the hell of a lot of wands. On the bottom of the deck we have the Five of Wands. Now this is a card of conflict. It can indicate too many people being involved, whether that's third party or friends and family sticking their opinions in when they're not wanted. But if you're new to my channel, I do go off how the cards, the images interact as well. I'm seeing some distraction here on the other person's part. This certainly could have been tempted elsewhere with that King of Wands looking out of the energy. King of Wands they are quite passionate and tend to be led by their passions. Very charismatic, very take charge, just like the Emperor is. But with the Emperor and a King of Wands here, some of you could have certainly dealt with a third party situation, because King of Wands can be someone in a committed relationship that has stepped out elsewhere. Can be the daddy of all players for some. Emperor could have been married, could have children with this person. For some, could be a boss, but very dominant energy. Like I say, it can indicate someone who is married, so if you weren't married to this person, then they could already be in a committed relationship for some. Tower in reverse, or resisting an ending. Can be an energy of sticking your head in the sand a bit, but it can also indicate you've dodged a damn big bullet when it comes to this person. Seven of Wands, quite defensive energy. Standing your ground though. But currently there's no work being put into this connection. Some of you could be overly focused on work and studies as well at the minute, with that Eight of Pentacles being in reverse. Ten of Wands, very, very heavy weight when it's in reverse. Tens to me in reverse as well, like the Tower, can be resisting an ending, but let's see what we get on their side. Also, that King of Wands could be quite jealous, because Five of Wands can be jealousy, and he is very focused on that Five of Wands energy. Could be dealing with someone who has jealousy issues. Queen of Swords, well, there's that guardedness we'll get in with the Seven of Wands. Could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Two of Pentacles. Page of Wands in reverse. Fire energy again, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Pentacles, could be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Six of Swords. In the World, could be dealing with a fixed sign, Leo, Taurus, Taurus, Aquarius or Scorpio. So mirroring each other with the Five of Wands on the bottom of both your decks. Like I say, conflict here, competition, too many people involved for some. So, certainly got your guard up. They are seeing you as the Queen of Swords. I do have to point out they do have two queens on their side. Some of you certainly could be dealing with a juggler. They could already be committed to someone with that Queen of Pentacles. But Queen of Swords, she's guarded for a reason. She's been hurt. Certainly puts her boundaries in place. She ain't shy about speaking her truth, speaking her mind. Now, if there isn't more than two involved in this situation, they do see you as grounded and stable. Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. She has a tendency to put everyone else's needs above her own sometimes. Very good at balancing work. Like I say, some of you could be very focused on work at the minute. Now, Two of Pentacles, very indecisive energy. And it's coming with Six of Swords. Could be they're indecisive about how to move past this conflict that we're seeing. Or someone's very indecisive about moving on from a connection altogether. Some of you could have cut this person off and moved on from them because they were juggling two people. So I'm not seeing any contact. communication at the minute with that Page of Wands. Could be dealing with someone who is very, very flirty, to the detriment as well, with that Page of Wands in reverse. World, closing out chapters, closing out cycles. Some of you closing out connections altogether. But let's get some clarifiers and dig a bit deeper. King of Wands with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, some of you would cut this person off. Because when I have an Ace of Swords with a King or Queen of Swords, I do see that sword as being used to cut a connection. It can just also be, you see this person clearly, you're not fooled by him in the least. I'm discovering the truth about something for some of you, a third party situation. It is having victory in a situation though, coming out of it victorious. So dodging a bullet and moving on for some, or also blocked communication with that Seven of Wands coming underneath. Can indicate travel as well, air travel specifically with the Eight of Wands. Yeah, some very focused on work, could have been married to this person, had children with them, shared finances or property as well with the Ten of Pentacles. But yeah, some of you are very focused on work and finances at the minute, and I'd say that's going well. More fixed energy, Leo, Taurus, Aquarius or Scorpio. Wheel of Fortune, divine timing at play. Can indicate endings, but endings for the better. I do use reversals in these decks. Also very, very big changes for the better when it comes to this situation or love in general. It is a card of karma though. If there has been any injustice with third party or things like that, then, you know, someone's getting the just desserts. Yeah, blocking communication. Page of Wands, fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I do think they are still watching though. Normally I don't get a watching energy with the Page of Wands. I mean, you can get it slightly with any page, but I go off the pictures as well, and they're very much focused on this energy up there. Some of you could also have a fire sign heading towards you at rather rapid pace. Told you they were watching. I mean, you could be watching each other, to be fair. Page of Swords, the spy card of the tarot, could be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Like I said, though, that Queen of Swords speaking her truth. Could have children with this person as well. On the bottom of the deck, Three of Cups in reverse. Some of you were certainly dealing with a third party situation. Someone's not wanting reconciliation. I feel that maybe you in this situation. I mean, it could be the both of you. You could both be moving on at the minute. Can also indicate gossip, though, so just watch for that. That Page of Swords looks like he's ready to slice that wand in half. Some of you are very pissed off at this person at the minute, I think. There we have him again, King of Wands. Fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So someone who's very passionate. Like I say, they do tend to be led by their passions. Not everyone's a fan of the King of Wands in tarot. You could have met this person at work, or still work with them for that matter. Nine of Pentacles. It is the single person card. Someone could have moved away and become single. Could be you, could be them. It is a card, for me, this can also indicate someone who wasn't single but they were acting single. For some, it's someone who's very indecisive about whether to remain single, continue to move on from a connection, because it is coming with the Two of Pentacles. Empress in reverse, could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. Now we've got an Emperor and an Empress out in the same reading. To me, that can indicate husband and wife. Someone who have children together, and also very strong ties. It can represent divine masculine, divine feminine, but an Empress in reverse can also indicate a mistress. Some of you could have discovered that they were having passionate communication with someone else while in a connection with you. It also shows there's no nurturing or growth going into this connection at the minute. Hanged Man could be dealing with a Pisces, but the pause button's been hit. Can indicate someone gaining new perspectives on a situation, but it is also a card of sacrifice. Something could have been sacrificed in this situation, or would need to be, for things to get back on track. 9 of Cups. 2 nines on their side, and the 2 nines that represent independence. You could be dealing with someone who just doesn't want to commit. I think you do want commitment, but both those 9s can be someone who's quite happy being single, quite happy being independent. 5 of Cups. Regrets, sadness, struggling to move on from past connections. On the bottom of the deck we have the 6 of Cups. A card of nostalgia, which explains why they're in the 5 of Cups energy, because it is thinking back to better days. Can indicate strong soul ties. Could have children with them. Could be an age difference. It can be someone from the past wanting to return, but we'll see, because I'm not getting massive action. I'm seeing communication blocked. Endings for the massive dodged bullet energy I'm getting on your side, or that's how you're perceiving it at the minute. So we'll get 3 of the After Tarot to see if there is going to be any action taken, because I think you might be moving on to new. You're certainly calling someone in with that calling in your soulmate card. And while they may want reconciliation, I'm not feeling it on your side with that 3 of Cups. Sun could be dealing with Ilio. Very positive card though, especially coming over that Wheel of Fortune. Big positive changes coming. Well, it is, like I said, with the Ace of Swords, things coming to light, having clarity. Very good healing card as well. 3 of Pentacles though, some of you were dealing with a third party situation. Some of you are very focused on the children right now. Just focusing on work, kids and yourself. There is going to be an end to this conflict though, not necessarily making up, but in the After Tarot the conflict is over. There is a victor. Like I said, you're going to have victory in this situation. You're going to come out of this well. And some of you have got a new fire sign coming in, because that just reminded me of that Page of Wands, because they all look like pages that have been fighting. King of Swords, air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So we've got a Queen of Swords and a King of Swords in the same reading. So like I say, very strong ties here. But yeah, I'm not seeing any action taken on their part. They're just in their fields at the minute. Like I say, you could be dealing with someone who's quite happy to remain single for now. King of Swords can come off as quite cold and detached, probably at a stalemate with each other, with those 2 out in the reading as well. They are very, or they're going to be very in their head. That's a lot of swords. Period of contemplation. Yeah, definitely no third party situation going on anymore. 3 of Cups is in reverse and the swords have been taken out of that heart. It is a period of healing. What did I say? New coming in. I love the 8 of Cups on in the After Tarot. She's very focused on that 1 cup, the Ace of Cups for me, and she's sending him packing. Or she's quite happy for him to leave and calling new. If this resonates, so I do now do extended readings where I use person B's deck to do a 9-card spread with clarifiers for how they see the relationship, how they see you, their feelings, actions they may take. But for now, I will get a card of advice from the Moonology deck. A new start is coming, a new moon. And one from the Wisdom of the Oracle. Go the Distance, number 47. Endurance, strength, the long haul. To bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength and fortitude to carry you all the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. You either are in or are calling in a harmonious relationship that can stand the test of time. For better or worse, as you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen with your heart. Isn't it magnificent? Right, Cancer, that's all I've got for you today. If this resonated, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment below. Every small action you take on my channel helps more people see it and it grow. If this didn't resonate though, please check your moon, rising, Venus or stellium signs. If you'd like to join me over on Facebook, I do run a weekly competition to win a free Celtic cross thread, as well as doing daily pick cards for advice. The link is in the description box down below. Thanks for watching. Hi, Cancer.